Alright, so the last patch came out and I have mixed feelings about it, big time. I mean, there were a lot of things very nice, like, now you can just hold special and you got the moon jump, so anyone can be Goichi now, and this does make it easier, for example, to, closing the gap between you and the opponent and stuff like that. Also, like the change, special cancel into, switch, whatever. Very cool, very cool. Reminds me a lot of MVC, which is nice. But hey, let's go get in what we're here to talk about. Our boy, as Broly, which, I mean, it's kind of a hot take, but I don't really mind saying it. I do think that as Broly was the biggest loser of the patch, hands down. So the patch was all about making the game like faster and crazier, more chaotic. Everyone got buffed, like everyone got better, like way better, like crazy better frame data. For example, Trunks now has, let's set this. There you go. Trunks now has a 0 on block 2L, which is fantastic, because you can really get creative and you can come up with some nice staggers into, flips or whatever. And basically this affected half the cast. Like half the cast now has 0 block low 2L, including Gogeta. Yeah. So basically he has the best staggers in the game right now because these punches are so active, and now he has a 0 block 1 too. So everyone got better frame data, and for example, yeah, I forgot, even Gogeta, for example, his grab, 24 frames now. For example, Janemba, now he's low-key one of the best grapplers in the game because he has a 0 on block 2L, and most things are safe, like 5M is safe, 2M, not quite, but this is easily staggerable, good reach. Holy shit, you can do it 4 times? Okay, 0 on block, crazy, like, the range is insane. This is safe. This you can base shit, and now he has a 20 frames command grab, so even if you delay slightly, yeah, it's like base Goku. And now, like, his medium reaches from so far, like, look at this, and the EX even more, and you convert off of it. That's insane. So basically everyone got better frame data, faster grabs, new things. Like a very good thing, for example, was that now moves that have very long block stun can be cancelled into the character switch to go for some MVC style mix-ups. So for example, if I call in Yamcha, we can do something like this. Wait, no, I don't play Yamcha, so I don't really know what I'm doing. There you go. Yeah, but this goes, you can do it way better. I saw Apology Man do it. So basically you go into Wolfman Fist and you can go high, low, left, right. It's crazy. And that's cool, right? So out of all the characters that needed better frame data, faster grabs, who comes to your mind? Anyone? Because somebody does come to my mind, and it's our boy, as Broly. And what did he got? More damage on 2M, and better hitbox on JM. What else? I think that was basically it, right? Because this is still garbage. This leaves you minus infinite, yeah, if you whiff it, or even just on block. This is still garbage to alter air momentum, because it's so negative. Yeah, here it's +1, but if you whiff, you're minus everything, and the angle is so shallow, and it doesn't have like a hitbox behind him, for example, like Android 16 EX jump, and this is still minus infinite, and doesn't make sense because other characters have air grabs which even move them forward, so it's an out of the corner escape route, and they can still block after that. But this, no, this also no plus on block, not anything. You can like, you know, safely super dash or whatever. And so yeah, they gave him better damage because apparently that's what he was lacking, right? But not just that. It's not that they didn't give him what he was needing the most, which is, you know, this not to advance and to be -4 or 3 on block, this to be safe. I don't know, like this to be safe, this to be like 22, 21 frames, or maybe just a medium stutter, so that with staggers, you know, you can condition them, or maybe this just being maybe a tad slower, but not whiffing on crouchers. No, they just give him more damage, because apparently that is what he needed. Or, you know, they couldn't give him better frame advantage after this, or, you know, a hitbox behind him with this, or higher mobility. No. And it's not that they didn't fix his issues, so this is still garbage, this is garbage. No, they just give him more damage, and now this advances even more. Like this advancing more is so good. This is good. This is a round star move now. But like this now advances even more. And that is crazy. That's crazy, right? Because we all know that when you do this so many times, like it's crazy how many times it advances you forward and super dashes, crosses you over, and you get hit in the rear because you chose the right option. So not only you cannot, like, if before was something that happened, you know, every once in a while, now this happened to me so many times in real matches, especially in the corner. And now you cannot even use like 2L, because, you know, like 2L, because the hitbox is so high. This is low-key an anti-air. The other day I was playing, I was in the corner, somebody tried to go for a IAD at me, and I was trying to anti-air with this, which works, and guess what? See how it moves you outside of the corner? Now you get crossed up if you try to use this as an anti-air, for example, even after a block super dash or something, you know? See how it moves you? So now you basically have your back open, and it crosses over, even if you just try to go for, you know, to hit someone in the middle of jump. And this, like, let's not even talk about this. Look how much space it leaves. This is insane, guys. They did not, like, it's not that they didn't fix his core problems, which were so bad to begin with. They even exacerbated his already existing problems. Like this crosses over. This is so much easier now to cross over with super dash. This, same thing. Like it's so wrong, you know? And everyone, literally everyone, got what he needed except him. You know? Like, why should, like, Janemba be such a good grappler when Broly has gotten nothing? You know? Like, Gogeta now has low-key the best staggers in the game, if you leave out, for example, I don't know, leveled up Adult Gohan, you know? But his grab is just as fast as Broly. You know, it's 25 frames. That's insane. You know, but you can condition opponents also because it's not that he just has the best staggers and also like crazy buttons. He also has, his omnidirectional DP. So an opponent, if you try to disrespect Vegeta, like, you are risking so much, so you're going to stay still because staggers, you know, incredible range. Everything is safe, omnidirectional DP, so you cannot even try and jump over him. No, and now his grab is just as fast. So, you know, Janemba is a better grappler than Broly. Gogeta is a better grappler than Broly. Android 18 is a better grappler than Broly. Like, everyone's a better grappler than Broly. And it's not just that. Like, most characters now are very functional. Like, even the ones that were low tier got super buffed. Like, and I am so happy for Frieza. I am so happy for Goku Black. I am so happy for Zamasu. I think they gave Zamasu such cool buffs, like his fast dash in mid-flight. It's so cool, very cool. But they forgot about Broly. Like, I was so happy when I was following the patch live on Twitch, and I was so happy because I was, hey, like, everybody's getting better frame data. Everyone's moves are faster, everyone's grabs are faster, so this is what we need. And I was so happy because I know, okay, this is what they given also to Broly. That's what he needed. I'm so happy. No, Broly is basically the same character as before, except that he has new combo routes which have even more damage, and that's fine, but he never lacked damage to begin with, you know. And something else that bugs me is that not only they gave to everyone what he was needing except him, but even the way in which they buffed and they made installs so much cooler for the characters that have installs. But they forgot about his install. Like Abdul Gohan now, if he does his install 7 times, he can special cancel specials. You know, he can cancel specials into specials. So and he has a DP, so he basically has a safe DP, and it's so crazy. Like you've seen Wawa playing with him, it's insane. Like literally game breaking. And Frieza now, low key, one of the best mids maybe in the game, because if you manage to, you know, trigger his install level 3, then he has reverse beat, he has double air dash, he moves so fast across the screen, he has like a 15% damage buff, and if you tag him out, it resets. If you kill with him, it resets. It's so good. And who else has an install super that you could be so creative with, that you could do so many things with, as Broly? Did they do it? No. He still has a 5% damage buff that doesn't really affect anything. You know, if they had just given him better, way better, and I mean way better frame data after his level 3, that would have been it. But no. And now seeing the amount, like how crazy the buffs are of these characters, I'm wondering, hell, like, if Frieza gets to stay golden forever after he does his level 3, if Adult Gohan gets to have new combo routes, new specials, double air dash after spending 3 bars, you know what? As Broly should have just medium starters after 3 bars. I'm not even kidding. If that's how high the bar is for installs, if that is how crazy they want this game to be, hell, like, you know, he's strong, he's just a giant monstrosity. Yeah, after he pulls off his level 3, everything is a medium starter. You know, but also better frame data, but also staggers. So everything is a medium starter. This is what they should have done with as Broly. Everything is a medium starter when he pulls off his armor, but this -3, this -5. This can stay as is, but if you press 4 with it, it spaces you out. Let's say, yeah, kind of like this. But you're also safe if you do like this, kind of like Blue Goku for M. You know, and I already talked about this in my previous video, but I just wanted to basically vent a little bit because I'm very, very let down as an Broly main, as a, you know, as a Goku main, as a Blue Goku main. I mean, not so much. I mean, it's good, but I don't agree with his 2M being the same as SSJ Goku now. Because the thing about Blue Goku is that, you know, he struggled a little bit more than, for example, base Goku or SSJ Goku to get in, because his only neutral move is this. And maybe this, but this is a risk because it's so slow and you can 2H it. Same thing with this, you know. And his 2M was very active. It was safe on block, so you could stagger it. You know, like now I have to wait double the time. Like before it was -5 on block, so you could really stagger this and, you know, keep doing this. And it was so good. Now it is as the same as SSJ Goku, so it's much bigger range. But it's -10 on block from point blank. And I don't know, I just feel like this patch very, like, it leveled the playing field for everyone, but not in the way that I wanted, because now everybody got a 0 on block 2L, you know, all the Gokus now have basically the same 2M, and I don't know, I kind of like that. I like the fact that Blue Goku was, you know, a very point character. You need assist to get in, but then when you're close, you can do crazy stuff. This is staggerable, then you go like this, and you're -2, so you can go for a Dragon Rush in the midst of your block string. I don't know, I don't agree with the core concept of, hey, let's buff everyone. I don't agree with let's buff everyone, because, for example, you have now Z Broly, which is, I mean, broken and busted don't even do justice to how bad he is right now, because, you know, the barrier now is invulnerable to assist as well. And why did he need that? And why did SS4 Gogeta a fast grab as fast as Broly, you know? Already has best staggers from round start in the game. Now even has faster grab. I mean, 26 was okay because he had such good staggers, but he's not supposed to be a grappler anyways. And now, yeah, and now everybody basically is better than Broly because everyone has such good frame data, fast grabs, and guys, I'm not here to, like, I don't think I am being dramatic just because Broly is my main, but I do think it, like, Broly is the worst character in the game right now. and and you have the numbers, like the numbers are talking. Like I don't think you need. I think there's little arguing with this. He is the only character in the game not to have a safe normal. Like in a game where now you have another guard cancel, where staggers are the meta, you know, where everyone can stagger and reset pressure and be ambiguous. He is the only one left out. And what does he have to make up for it? You know, he has, this grab, which is still 25, 24. And it's just dysfunctional, and it's even more dysfunctional because this is such a risk to use because you get crossed up. This is such a risk to use because you get crossed up. And I think Kaiden tried as Broly. Yeah, he did. Kaiden tried him in his team during the USA versus France event that we got, which was super cool, by the way. And you know, like he barely got to play. And I think even during the event, the show where they displayed the patch, I don't remember who played him. Maybe it was still Kaiden, I don't remember, but somebody from France played him during the event where they showed the details of the patch, and he was playing against Wawa. And Kaiden, if I don't recall, if I'm correct, he was trying to grab Wawa, but this grab is so slow, and you don't have the staggers to make up for it. Wawa was jumping out of the grab every single time and punishing Kaiden. And that gives you an idea of how bad this character now is. In itself, because he's a dysfunctional grappler, because no staggers, everything is unsafe on block, slow grab. You know, you die if you whiff a 5, to whiff 2L, minus 29. Whiff 5L, minus 32. Like, if you whiff this, minus 46. This shit. Like, there's nothing holding him together, right? It's not even like he benefits so much from system mechanics, because he doesn't have like a long move, for example, like Yamcha, that he can, you know, give team value with. I mean, he is very good when it comes to generating meter, because his combos are very long. So now with the system mechanics changes to meter gain, he gets more meter gain towards the end of his combo, which is very good for, you know, doing more damage. And now if you do this in the corner, you can go for his OTG grab, super easy, which, not complaining, that's I mean, people were already doing it, this just made it easier, so that's fine. But it doesn't benefit in any actual, you know, needed way. You know, you can now go for Dragon Rush, and you can get like 50% damage with the floating, because this is floating. If you're high enough, you float, and then you go for JEM. I saw it, but who thought that S Broly was lacking damage? You know, and everyone now is basically A+, S tier, and he's left at the bottom of it all because his toolkit just doesn't harmonize with itself. Like, his tools do not give him an edge, a competitive edge. So basically, as Broly is left, as my personal opinion, as the only for fun character in the game. You know, and I'm really hoping that they release another patch soon where they actually buff him. Maybe, I don't know if they're still working on it. I hope. Not believing it though, because right now he's simply not competitive. I want this game to have just competitive characters. I want everybody to be S tier. I want everybody to be playable competitively, but S Broly just isn't, because he's left out of the meta, which is staggers, you know, conditioning, you know, and then you reset the pressure, and you're ambiguous, and even if you have a slow grab, if you're ambiguous, you can go for it. But no, he's the only one without a safe normal, and if he is the only one without a safe normal, I don't know, maybe he should be the only one with a crazy advantage. I don't know. I mean, yes, he has crazy damage, but who doesn't have crazy damage right now in this game, right? So, I don't know. I'm very let down, and I am pissed. Overall, the patch, I don't agree with the core idea of just buff everyone. That's not how true balance is achieved. Like, why did SS4 Gogeta need buffs? They didn't even nerf his 5LL, which still hits above and behind him. They didn't nerf UI Goku's 5L, which hits still way above and behind him, or, yeah, still, I don't know, Tingoan's auto combo, UI Goku's auto combo. They buffed 21. They buffed Z Broly. You know, like, what? So yeah, I don't know, very mixed feelings about it, about the patch. It does add more creativity to the game, to block strings, to mix-ups, but I don't know. I don't think we got what we needed. I don't think this patch truly brought balance to the game, because many characters that already were super fine the way they were and that actually needed nerfs got buffs. And the one that actually needed buffs very badly were they got them, like, you know, Frieza, Zamasu, Goku Black, they got buffs. But hey, as Broly, no, I'm not buying it. He's a dysfunctional character, guys. And I know a lot of people might give me, might call me, hey, I'm capping, you know, I'm speaking nonsense. He's not dysfunctional. You gotta work with what you have. Yeah, but like, what do I have to work with what I have, which is so much less compared to everyone else in the everyone else in the roster. You know, yes, as Broly has outrageous damage, but damage means nothing if you cannot use it. And right now, there is simply no reliable way in which as Broly can open people up. There isn't, because you cannot stagger, because you're minus on everything, even on key blasts. You can go for grabs, but it's 24 frames, and competitively is not good. And I'm not saying that I'm a competitive, like, pro player, but I'm just saying, they left him out. Everybody is so good now in the roster, and as Broly is just not, because he has no reliable way to open people up. And we saw it during the France vs USA event. We saw it during the showcase of the patch. So no, don't like this patch, guys. Yeah, this basically was a venting exercise for me, but you know, I just gotta lift some things off of my chest. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next videos. Oh, by the way, I'm also enjoying Strive a lot, and of course I picked basically the S-Broly equivalent of Strive, which is Nagoriyuki, which I'm enjoying so much, oh so much. And yeah, I hope you got some interesting thoughts out of this, and like and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you next time.